Okay. My name is Angela Poe Russell, and I am the parent of a teen summer musical participant. This year's program, it was a whirlwind and amazing. Just the experience is still sinking in because it's not only the rehearsals, the community, and the work of art that you're creating. The fact that on the weekends the kids get to go out into the community, do parades, they get to sing and dance and really engage with people, it makes the summer experience so much more meaningful. You know, this year was a little bittersweet because she's going to be a senior. She's been participating in Seattle's Teen Summer Musical for 5 years now. And so the reality that this could be the last year, it's bittersweet. It has been, Teen Summer Musical has been one of the biggest influences on her life. The friendships she's made, the mentors that she now has, she feels loved, she feels seen, she feels uplifted. She talks about the first time that she was asked to sing in front of a group. Miss Michelle said, "Okay, show us what you got." And she said she whispered, and the Michelle said, "That's all?" And she said at that point she belted and everybody in the room started cheering, and how she became known as the little girl with the big voice. And she feels like Teen Summer Musical helped her find her voice, and now she's able to use it in other spaces. And now I'm gonna get teary. So, yeah. She heard growing up, her favorite movie growing up was The Wiz. I mean, we watched the version with Diana Ross and Michael Jackson, and it was a beloved story for us. She told me that no matter what part she got during the summer, she wanted to be part of the musical, and to be selected to perform and portray Dorothy, she actually said it reminded her of herself. That she said Dorothy reminded her of a younger version of herself who felt uncertain and didn't know where she belonged, and how being able to dive deeper into that role really helped her grow as a person. Honestly, listen, here's the thing you need to know. The Teen Summer Musical adults make magic with the teens every summer. They go in at the beginning, you're like, how are they gonna do this? And you're like, oh my gosh, it's amazing. How did they do this? And how did they do it with 70 kids? Everybody is better. After every summer, she comes out better. It felt magical. It felt, yes, when we saw that Benaroya Hall was sold out on the last night, it was surreal, magical, unbelievable. There are just hardly any words. We always feel like Teen Summer Musical is the best kept secret, but really it isn't. And so to see that everybody had gotten the word, yes, come see this show, come see what these kids are doing, it just felt so rewarding. But for years we've been trying to tell people, this is an amazing program. Come see what these kids can do. And to see the community show up, it just meant the world. It just meant the world. And she always says that Teen Summer Musical has been her home. She found it in the community. And so in that moment when she was singing Home, it felt very personal. It's just true. Yeah, it just felt very personal, like she had found her home in the community, at Excellent Stage, TSM, and it was just the culmination of a glorious journey. One story that Maya shared with me, and she actually talked about it in one of her college essays, and it had to do leadership, and it looked different than what people might expect. But she saw a girl who in Teen Summer Musical who was younger, who had a lot of potential, and she was scared about battling for a spot in the front. And so Maya encouraged her, like, hey, go do it. And Maya said that days later, the girl's mother came to her and said, thank you so much for encouraging my daughter. And she ended up battling for a spot in the front and ended up winning it. And it made Maya think about sometimes leadership isn't about you being at the front of the room or being the lead in the play. It's about encouraging other people to shine, to uplift other people. What a leadership lesson that she didn't have to learn in some class. It was right there in the creation of a musical. And I think that is just, that's a story that she shared with me that stuck with me, and I find it really powerful. What I will tell you is that some of my daughter's biggest lessons came through arts-based programs. And specifically, I'm just gonna call out Teen Summer Musical and Acts on Stage, because she always says, early is on time and on time is late. I think I got the quote right. She learned that in her arts-based program. She learned about sticking together as a community and looking out for each other from her arts-based program. If you really think of what is most influential in our society, it is art, it is music, and our kids are consuming. So why not use that to reach them, to connect with them? And once you're able to connect with them, you've got them. And so we, this, I say we because I feel part of it. We bring kids from all around the community, drawn in by the music and the dancing and the art. And along the way, they learn to speak up. They learn about how to stay together. They learn about being on time, showing up in excellence, all things that translate to every other aspect of life. I would love to see programs like Teen Summer Musical, like Renaissance, expand to more kids. I've seen the difference that it's made in my own daughter's life, and I just want more kids to have that opportunity and that access.